We live in a world that never stops talking. Every device, every notification, every algorithm is designed to pull your attention outward, to scatter your focus, and to reward volume over value. The city streets are noisy, the social feeds are endless, and the air is saturated with opinions, complaints, and half-formed arguments. In this environment, silence is often mistaken for weakness, absence for ignorance, and calm for indifference. Yet, the Stoic blueprint teaches that true power is not in the decibel of your voice, but in the quietude, weight of your words, and the sovereignty of your mind. Zeno of Citium, the founder of Stoicism, recognized that human beings are creatures prone to distraction and compulsion. He reminded us that we have 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason, to listen twice as much as we speak. This is not a call to muteness, but to mastery, the mastery of attention, of thought, and of timing. The art of Stoic silence is a deliberate application of the discipline of assent, a refusal to assent to impulses, rumors, or provocations before they have been fully examined. In a world addicted to reaction, this creates a powerful space of freedom. Most people speak to be heard, to assert dominance, or to defend the fragile fortress of their ego. Every word released without consideration is energy leaking from your internal citadel, a part of your reason surrendered to the chaos. Marcus Aurelius, walking the streets of Rome centuries ago, warned against the vanity of public speech, the seduction of cleverness, and the compulsion to appear important. Words are like arrows. Once released, their trajectory cannot be recalled. A careless comment can wound yourself as much as another. When you cultivate the discipline of speaking less, your mind becomes a scout in a hostile terrain. You begin to observe the hidden patterns of behavior, the subtle motivations of those around you, and the underlying currents that drive events, all while remaining unmoved and unexposed. Silence is not emptiness, it is armor. It is a buffer between stimulus and response, a space in which reason can fully engage before action is taken. In modern life, this is transformative. In meetings where colleagues rush to be heard, the silent Stoic listens, notices, and calculates. In debates where others claw at fleeting victories, the Stoic preserves integrity. Today, where the digital cave bombards every attention span with a constant flood of hot takes, reactive comments, and performative outrage, the most radical rebellion is the refusal to be swept along. Choosing silence allows you to maintain mastery over your proheresis, your faculty of choice. Your thoughts remain your own until fully formed, shielded from the influence of the external noise. To exit the cave of chatter is to realize that you do not need to have an opinion on everything, to defend every slight, or to respond to every headline. Your value is not measured by how much you project, but by the depth, clarity, and purpose of what you contain. When you speak less, your words carry more weight. They are events, not disturbances. Every carefully chosen word becomes impactful, deliberate, and resonant. The Stoic mind cultivates this internal garden, feeding reason and virtue rather than the fleeting appetite for attention. Silence also transforms your relationship with others. You stop being a participant in the endless theater of ego, and instead become a presence of calm observation. You learn to perceive the world with clarity, to measure responses, and to discern the truth beneath appearances. People may interpret your quiet as weakness, but in truth, it is a declaration of freedom. It is the knowledge that you do not need to react, that you do not need validation, and that the chaos outside cannot dictate your inner state. This episode is about reclaiming the dignity of the quiet mind. It is about stepping out of the frenzied cave of noise and into the open space of reason. The loudest person in the room is often the most fearful of being alone with themselves, while the Stoic thrives in solitude, accompanied by thought, observation, and self-possession. In silence, you find a strength no shout can match, a clarity no clamor can drown out, and a freedom no argument can take away. To speak less is to be more, to master the world not through volume, but through the unshakable weight of reason, presence, and inner peace.